What a strange way to start off the episode with this particular perspective. Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Crash Twinsanity for the PlayStation 2. And in this episode, we're going to be going further through this cave, and like I said before, trying out this new gameplay mechanic, which is one of my favourite parts about the game. Seriously. When I first saw this as a kid, it blew my mind away. It was the most hilarious thing I'd ever seen in like a Crash Bandicoot game. And if you played this game, I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. Still. I don't get though why they have these sections where you have to go through this cave in order to find stuff and things like that. I suppose it just makes, you know, pan stuff out and things, but other than that, it's pretty much just filler content at the end of the day, isn't it? That's fair enough. Plus, oh, that's how I'm supposed to get to the lab. Yeah, so even though Cortex locked his lab all the way down at the bottom, for some reason we have to go all the way to the top and find it that way. You're going to come up with a more alternative route, because I mean you said, follow me, I found an alternative way. Yeah, an alternative way that would most likely kill me and things. Plus, how did he get up to there anyway? I mean, given the fact that he can teleport, you would have thought that he could just teleport, crash over there anyway, to be honest. I don't know. The plot's kind of messed up, but I find that hilarious. Still. Either way, we're at a checkpoint, and now... cutscene time? Yeah.
Come, we must make preparations for... It's probably for you.
Trick or treat! Trick or treat! Fools! You thought these two party toys could defeat us? We are masters of the infinite dimensions, with power over reality itself, and riches beyond imagination.
Riches?
Riches? What's wrong with you? Always bringing up the riches. You don't remember us, do you, Doctor?
Should I?
You ruined our lives. Allow us to return the favor.
Yeah. For some reason they appear and then they summon all these ant enemies after us. Why they're ants, I have no idea. What's that got to do with birds? I suppose it's given the fact that the last level is called Antagony. So, wait, oh, I see what they did there. Antagony. That's very wise. At least they followed stuff, you know, that Naughty Dog did back in the day. I mean, even though this is made by Sierra and Traveller's Tales, which are completely different developers, at least they kept some things intact of what they did in the original, like, you know, the silly little puns that they did in, like, level names and stuff. Hell, that was even present in Crash Bandicoot the Alpha Cortex, like, you know, H2O no and things like that, you know. Just silly little things, that way it just makes you smile or something, or just makes you slightly chuckle. I don't know, really. Can I actually just use Cortex to throw him at these things? I don't know, no, I'm not really going to risk it or anything. Either way, I believe they're trying to do a parody out of Star Wars or something. Given the fact they have lightsabers and things like that. Still. This is actually pretty difficult first time though, because they swing their swords a bit quick for my likings, which makes it a bit more difficult. Considering also I haven't really got much health left due to Cortex and everything. You never know, this might be a time where I actually die in this, but we'll just see how that goes. All I can suggest really is go back and forth when hitting these guys, otherwise you're likely going to get hit and die. And yeah, just like that, there we go.
You see, this is why nobody likes you. A curse on you, Crash Bandicoot. A curse on you all. We shall return. Oh, forget I mentioned the riches thing, huh?
Dr. Cortex, what have you done?
Who are these evil upstarts? I've ruined the lives of so many. I can't be expected to remember them all. Such a big head. Such a tiny brain.
If we deliver him to the evil twins, perhaps they will spare us.
But they'll kill me. That's a risk I'm willing to take. Crash, I've been like a father to you. I created you, nursed you, tried to destroy you. So what do you say? With my mighty intellect and your vacuous stupidity, we'll be unbeatable. Come along! to the Psychotron!
Yep, so that's the part where they actually work together and things. Yeah, that's pretty much how the plot goes, really. We just go inside there and then suddenly they're working together all of a sudden. Also, where did he go? I believe he went out the other way, didn't he? Yes, even if there was an arrow, that's fair enough. One thing, even though in the last episode I said that they never appear again at Aku Aku and Uka Uka, the second time that we see him there, that is literally the last time we see them. They don't appear again after that for whatever reason, really. Apart from Coco. Coco appears out of nowhere for some reason, but I don't know, the plot line's just messed up in places.
This is the Psychotron Gateway to the infinite dimensions. Beyond our universe, somewhere between the 9th and 11th dimensions, lies the mysterious 10th dimension. And there we must go in order to confront the evil twins, steal the riches, and restore the natural order of things, with me on top. We require 6 power crystals in order to make the leap, and we have 4. Let's see. That isn't enough! All is lost, unless... This way!
I see, when I see that bit, I know exactly what's coming up, which I said is actually a really cool gameplay mechanic. Some people may hate it because the control is terrible and things, but I love the concept, and I love the control. Honestly, this is probably my most memorable part of Crash Twinsanity, seriously. You're going to be blown away by what is going to happen and things, and it's probably the funniest thing ever. Also, I like looking around and that, so that way I can see what's below me. Really, this game is bloody amazing draw distance. Look at that, you can see practically everything that we saw. Apart from little buildings and all that, but still, it's still pretty good. Makes you just have a look around the world and things, which is something you don't really get in a Crash Bandicoot game. And I proved that a lot. I swear those doors, though, are loading times, because sometimes they slow down and they spin for a while. My guess is that was to stop loading times happening in the game, which, if they did that, that's a bloody clever idea. Instead of just having this really quick loading screen. Where some of them can be really quick, like Spyro Dawn of the Dragon for the Wii. They appear for like a millisecond and that's it. I was thinking, really? Okay, was there any point in loading times? But still. Okay, time to see what it is.
There! To the sea, I tell you! Our salvation floats upon the briny blue! We must reach Engine's battleship, and quickly before it sets sail! But how? Think, Cortex, think!
Yep, that's right. Crash Bandicoot is snowboarding on Cortex. Do not let your eyes deceive you. This is probably the most hilarious thing in the whole goddamn game. Plus the music to go with it is genius. It suits it going so well and things. And a lot of people actually don't mind this track because it sounds so fast-paced and high action going on, you know? Sadly though, getting the gems on this bit can be a pain in the bum, especially if you can't really memorize the pattern or anything, like I did once, and that was a pain in the ass. Although, backtracking here is kind of long, but again, I don't really find the backtracking to be that bad in this game, really. I mean, I find it alright, to be honest. Cool, so at the moment we're at 65 lives so far, that's a different thing. If you also hold down the circle button, you can speed him up where he pulls an even worse facial expression, basically to show his pain. I must say though, blimmin' hell, his chest must be cold after all this, going backwards like that. But I tell ya, when I first saw this as a kid, mind blown, literally. It was pretty cool seeing this in action. Even though I missed the Aku Aku grades. Hopefully though I can get all the gems in one shot. If I can, then that is very useful.
Get them off of me! Shoot!
I just noticed his shadow was still underneath the house. They must have forgot to remove that, but never mind. Yes, there's even like silly little humour going on while we're trying to run away from all these things. Also, he grinds his nuts. A lot happens to Crash, Cortex and things, I must say. Like, this is basically Cortex abuse. Like, if this is affecting you or anything, then please stop watching this video if you love Cortex that much. This is like animal abuse, but with Cortex. Good God. And nothing barely happens to Crash Bandicoot. I suppose Cortex gets it all considering he tries to destroy him and things, but still. There's the blue gem. There we go. Nice. Sad thing though, if you miss it, you have to kill yourself in order to get it. Basically, but it's like, you know, in my Rayman 2 LP, the sliding mechanics. But hey, at least sliding works in this damn game. The sliding in Rayman 2 was kind of broken, if you ask me.
Coming through! Ladies? Excuse me, madam. Are those real? Mother?
Oh, those real. Oh god, there's also adult humor in this game as well. Brilliant. I loves it. I really do. Also, wait. Did I go the right way? I'm pretty sure I did. Let's see how many gems. Yeah, I've got 3 of them left. If I'm missing one, then I am going to kill myself. I think. Actually, just to be sure, I'm going to kill myself now. I think. Can I actually just kill myself, please? Just to be cautious. Oh, right. Never mind then. Well, if I've missed it, I suppose I'll have to go back, because I did not notice, actually, that I got that checkpoint and things. But as a kid, when I first heard that, I never knew what the hell I meant by, "Are those real?" But I do now. Lemon hell, they got away with that, really? Oh boy. You can just hold down the speed up button if you want, but most... Jesus Christ, man, wow. You can just hold down the speed up button and things trying to get through this, but honestly, I don't really recommend that on a particular part like this, as it can be a pain in order to dodge it and things. Anyway, right. There should be... oh, there it is. I think... Can I actually just get up first time? Nope! Instead, I'm gonna hit the wheel and then just... What is going on? What? Can I actually just surf back up? No, I can't. What? 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 That was weird. Okay. Fair enough. Let's just take an alternative route this time, so that way I can actually see what I'm doing. Good thing I stocked up on all those lives though, huh? It appears I needed to hit the switch in order to get it. Like I said, the sliding's fun and all that, but there are times where it gets frustrating. Especially the second time when you have to get this one goddamn gem that's placed in probably the most impossible place I've ever seen on a Crash Bandicoot game. Also, I just screwed that up again, so that way I'm not really gonna get it. That's fine. It's fine by me. I'm cool with it. I have like 61 lives, so it's all good. Yeah, I need to go that way in order to get it. This is what happens, guys, when I talk too much and I get carried away with what the hell I'm talking about. This. What the f***? Really? Can I actually kill myself here, please? Please, before I get the checkpoint, maybe? There we go. Nice. Okay, note to self, don't jump. Do not speed up and jump, otherwise that will happen. And, oh boy, this is getting great. I just jump like micro or something, please. Nope. I hate it when you try to kill yourself in the game, and it does not allow you to kill yourself. That gets really annoying. Particularly in Rayman 2, where... What? That's weird, I swear I tried to steer. Okay, well, favorite part of the game, and I'm cocking up like mad. Jeez. Okay, there we go. Alright, now let's just go for the second time, maybe! Jump! No. Brilliant. Okay. Tell you what, I'm just gonna cut ahead till I get this goddamn gem, because I keep getting stuck. What the f*** is going on here? Jesus. Get off! There we go, thank bloody god, this took like the 20th try in order to get that. Jesus Christ. Now this is the part where I say, you know, that the parts of this are pretty broken in places of like what you're trying to do and things, because there's no way to go back, and if you get past the checkpoint, it's bad luck for you. And I think I may... No, I don't! Great! Cool! This is pretty much after this, I've got all the gems. Okay, in that case, if I can get this last gem, then we are solved as to what the hell's going on. If I can see where it is though. Oh, come on! Can I at least kill myself? Please? Thank heavens, Jesus Christ. Okay, if you miss that gem, you ought to steer to the left or the right, so that way you can just reach it and things. Really, I could just carry on and then do this bit again, but really it's a lot easier to kill myself, because it saves backtracking and things. Even though the backtracking isn't really that long, but still. It doesn't help though that the snowball is so big that you can't see where you're going. There we go, that is all the gems. Sort of done for the first time. Let's just see the cutscene.
I've never been so humiliated. No amount of treasure could ever begin to compensate.
Treasure, eh? Bonza.
I love Dingadale's personality in this game, especially when you find him in like Boiler Room Doom. But well, it's been like 17 minutes, and the next bit is actually quite long and lengthy going on. And if you want to backtrack to it, you can always go through this bit here, if you like, which leads you back to the iceberg lab. Then you can go up and then get to it from there. If you've, you know, screwed up trying to get those gems. Also, where did Cortex go? What the hell? He was here a minute and now he's disappeared. He's probably just teleported to where I need to go. I don't get why you just can't teleport me anywhere, still. Either way, I recommend calling this episode off here. In the next episode of Crash Twinsanity for the PlayStation 2, we're going to be going through High Sea Hijinks, I think it's called? Yeah, High Sea Hijinks. Which is a ton of fun, but very, very difficult level. Seriously, this stumped me for a while and I got tons of game overs on it. Take care guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Now I'm going to try and mimic what his pattern is in this. There we go. See ya!